Hey everybody, Chad, Nobody Else's Auto. Got some more super cool new inventory to check out tonight. Now, if you remember a few weeks back, went to a big farm auction, brought some super cool trucks back from that farm auction. This is one of those. We're going to check it out right now. 1978 Ford F-150 SuperCab ShortBed. Something you really don't see very often. Now, in today's world, extended cab, 4 doors with short beds, super common. We see them everywhere. Back in the 70s, not so common. Pickups were still utilitarian. They were work vehicles. Very, very few people ordered short beds, especially on a super cab. So a truck you don't see very often. This was a little rough around the edges, been sitting for a really long time, but it is pretty much an intact, complete truck. So let's take a look at it and check it out. Basic F-150 custom. Has the original type, smaller hubcaps on it. This is kind of a unique window on this 73 to 79 era Ford pickup. This was round headlight with this newer style nose. They just used this center grille piece in 78, 79, but most of them were square headlights. So this was the earlier part of this where they still used the round headlight, similar to the earlier trucks, but had upgraded to this different nose that finished out this era of trucks. So kind of a unique window to see this truck with round headlights, but the newer style grille. You do see them occasionally, but not very common. Under the hood of this old Ford, basic small block Ford. Not a ton of options, power steering, power brakes, just the basics. This thing was back in some trees, so it had some rats and rodents living in it. Hopefully they're all gone now. Hopefully they've all exited the premises. But I don't have a lot of trees around here. I try to keep the weeds and the cover down, so a lot of times they don't stick around once we get them here. So, but we'll kind of work our way around this old pickup. Like I said, it was just an old work truck. That's what it was for. It's got some rust in the super cab part. It's got some dings and dents. But overall, the old truck is pretty much all there and intact. You can see this was a basic truck. Did not have the side moldings on it or anything like that. Obviously has the super cab windows. It does have a sliding back window in it. It does have a plain old metal painted toolbox. Super common for that era on this old truck. But pretty much just your basic old pickup. It's just really cool that it's a short bed super cab. Round back, tailgate still here. A few dings and dents, but it looks pretty solid. Still has the Ford script in it. Of course, the almost mandatory heavy duty diamond plate step bumper that a lot of these trucks had back in the late 70s, early 80s. As we come around this side of the truck, kind of more of the same thing. Some rust, some dings, some dents, but still a cool, super cool old pickup. You even see the super cab still on the side, on the rear quarter windows on this truck. Inside, pretty much intact, just aged and weathered. Dash is all there, seats there. The other door panel's off, but it's still laying in there. One of the park lights. In the back, this had the full bench seat across the back as opposed to the 2 jump seats. Now, as a lot of you guys know, I'm a big fan of these trucks. I've got my 78 F-250 SuperCab that I've been working on, my red and white one. That's almost a twin to the one that my dad had when we hauled cars when I was a little kid. So obviously I'm a big fan of this era of Ford. That's what I grew up in. Be sure to check the videos out on that one. That's still an ongoing project. We're making some headway on that truck. All original, one owner. I picked it off of the farmstead where it went to in July of 78. So I've got that one in the shop we're working on. Always excited to add another one to the inventory, especially a super cab, and really unique being a super cab short bed, kind of a different truck. So got any questions about this super cab or any of the other close to 2,000 cars and trucks we've got here in stock at Nobody Else's Auto, just give me a call, 620-786-4428. That number's in the description, so we can have a short conversation about your project, year, make, model, body style, the pieces you need, things like that, or if you're looking for a particular project. Give me a shout. We can have that conversation, see if I can help you out. You like old cars, you like old trucks, you like cool memorabilia, that's what we do here, because that's really about all I know. So there really isn't anything else I could talk about. But be sure to check out the channel, Nobody's Show. Click that subscribe button and definitely click that notification button, because we do a lot of cool live stuff on here. You don't want to miss it either. Tons of stuff been coming in. We got a lot more cool new inventory videos coming up. Stay tuned. We sure hope to see you on the next one. Thanks for watching, everybody.